and wholeness, high vibrations, and greatness. What up, tribe? What up to the family? Thank you for tuning in, everybody out there. I appreciate you as we allow this session to build, and we're going to be tapping in today, man. So look, I'm excited to be coming here and sharing this wisdom with you, sharing some knowledge and some gems today, and let's get right away into it. So if you don't know anything about me, my name is Michael Baptiste, and I was born in South Miami, Florida, to a single mother, a teenage mother, while my father was in prison. And growing up in my neighborhood, I didn't see any way for myself. So honestly, I felt very nervous throughout, growing up. But I realized, man, maybe I can make it out one of these days. So I worked hard at basketball and I earned a scholarship. And that scholarship earned me my way to college, right? But after 2 knee surgeries, I realized basketball wasn't going to be the way. And I had to find another way to be successful in my life, right? That is when I went on a search to try to find something else. And I searched and I searched and I searched. But I couldn't find anything. But then I said, you know what, man, maybe if I can't find anything, and maybe if I'm not going to be successful in basketball, maybe I can teach other students and other kids what I was doing, to make it onto the varsity team and to get a scholarship to go to college. Bet, boom. So then I started teaching other kids how to play basketball better. And I found what I love to do. I loved coaching. I loved motivating. I loved inspiring other people. But I didn't want to be out in the hot sun screaming at kids and babysitting all day. You know what I'm saying? So I had to find another way to be successful. So that's when I kept on my search, and I kept on my search. And then I actually enrolled into college at Florida Memorial University. While there, I discovered internet marketing, and that changed my entire life. I'm talking about everything changed for me when I discovered digital marketing as a college student. So fast forward, I went on and I kept experimenting with different ways to earn online, and eventually it led me to starting to work with higher paying clients offline. And some of those clients started getting great results, and they started sharing the word about them getting results with me, and that's when I knew I was onto something. And then I did a seminar teaching other students what I was doing to earn and to get results with digital marketing as a college student. That's when I did that, right? And then after that seminar, people started hiring me. I started getting business. I started getting referrals. And one of those deals after that seminar came in the form of a project called Banana Wave Banana Milk. I came on board as a co-founder, helped them. I joined the team, helped the team go from literally we were in the idea phase, and we worked together. We put the business plan together, put a business plan pitch together. Okay, we started doing all type of things to get the business out there. And then eventually we actually got funding, right? We actually raised up capital from investors to launch that business. And from that point, we literally got that product from the idea in our mind, okay, to the first 5,000 cases, then the next couple thousand cases, and now fast forward to today, we have products selling in many stores around the entire USA and other countries abroad. So but it all started with just an idea. It all started in our minds as college kids, right? And so I took that success of helping, of seeing how to actually take a product from idea and get it in stores, and I started sharing that with other people. Okay, I created a coaching program called High Ticket Freedom, where we started transforming lives online, and we've been transforming so many lives around the world. Like, we literally have students that have built 5-figure businesses, some have built 6-figure businesses, and a few have even gone on beyond that. I share my story with you because, look, this is what got me here. This is what got me to this point where I'm now able to come and share this wisdom with you, right? And I know you hearing my story and realizing, hold on, this guy actually, if he did it, maybe I can do it too. And that's one of the reasons why I created this video. Now, the other piece, now that you know a little bit more about my story and my background and where I come from and all that, I wanted to just come in and share some tips with you about the mindset of success and how to develop the mindset for success. So number one, the first thing you must do in order to develop that mindset of success is you must get clear on what does that success look like for you. What does that success look like for you? Does that success persist of or contain beautiful homes? Does it contain, beautiful cars? Does it contain the relationship of your dreams? Maybe perhaps traveling or perhaps something else. Like, what is that thing for you? For me, my thing was traveling. So, I've been traveling for a few years. You know what I mean? But that doesn't have to be your thing. Everybody's thing is different. But that's the first step of success. We must get clear in the mind. What does that success look like for you? If you're watching this live, if you're watching the replay, drop it in the comments, man. Let me know what does that success look like for you. All right, let me know what does that look like for you, because this is tribe building right here. The second thing, in terms of success, right? Now that you get clear about what is in your mind, write it down. Take it from the brain and write it down. Write it down so it becomes physical. Okay, write down the goal. Write down the how the day looks, right? The objectives, how they look once they're completed. Write that down. I recommend using blue ink Okay, it does something to the subconscious mind, where the subconscious mind looks at the blue ink, or your mind will look at the blue ink, and your mind will be like, nah, this was handwritten, this wasn't pre-printed, or this is not a copy. Okay, so definitely recommend using that blue ink to write that down. But get clear on that success. Write it down so you can see it. And don't write it down as if like, oh, one day I want to do this, or oh, I want to have this. No, write it down in the present tense, or as if it's already happened and took place in the past tense. Okay, preferably present tense, but the idea is you want to write it down so that way you feel like it's already happened, it already took place, it's already done. The next piece is that every single day, take time out of your day to read something new, something positive, something inspiring, motivating, or something dedicated to your skill, your craft, your expertise. It's important to do this every day. Why? Because every single day your mind is like, think about like when you go to the gym and you pump weights, right? You pump iron, you do all this stuff, right? In the gym, whatever that is. I know I did that's not probably what you do at the gym, but I'm just saying, like, you get the idea, right? You go to the gym and then you do your pumping, you do your work, you do your, right, and you come out a big strong man afterwards, or a big strong woman afterwards, right? Or tone defined woman, whatever you want, whatever your thing is, right? The same way you go to the gym and pump your body, you must do the same with your mind. Every day you must pump your mind, as in reading books, learning new information, listening to audiobooks, listening to podcasts, you know what I mean? Doing things and listening and putting things in your brain that's going to enhance the quality of your life, is going to educate you more, leave you more intelligent, all these things, right? It's very important because your mind, look, your mind operates like, think about Mother Earth, right? If you plant a seed in Mother Earth, what happens if you water that seed and nurture that seed? That seed will eventually grow into a plant. That plant will eventually grow into maybe a bush. That bush will grow into a tree. And the next thing you know, that tree will start bearing fruit, right? Our minds are the same way. Whatever seeds we plant into our minds in the form of thoughts, ideas, right? And things of this sort, they will eventually reveal themselves through their physical manifestation in your reality. Like, think about it. If you think about a friend for a long time, you haven't talked to them in a while, what happens? You hear a song that reminds you of that friend. You see something on a billboard that reminds you of a friend. A commercial comes on or a movie comes on and you start thinking about that friend, and out of nowhere that friend calls you, or you call that friend, or you bump into each other in public, right? Face to face. Or online somewhere, right? It's like, so this is just an example. I'm sure this has happened to you before. It happens to many people. The same way that this has happened to you, guess what? This is how the mind works. So if you can take thoughts and ideas and your desires, and if you can intentionally think about these things, plant them into the seed of your mind, right? Nurture the seed of your mind by watering the thoughts, thinking them over and over and over, and then taking action on the thoughts over and over and over consistently. This is the process to help you bring forth those desires to reality. The next piece of this is that every single day you want to make sure what you're doing is you are receiving less toxic information, more beneficial information. So one of the places where all of us receive toxic information is from the music, okay, popular culture, the media, right? Sometimes people we follow on social media, okay. Other times it could be information on television, right? Look, all of these places have toxic information. It's important for you to recognize, where are you receiving toxic information? Is it from your daily news media? Is it from somebody you follow on social media? Right? Or is it from possibly the music that you listen to? Every so often, I give myself a couple of days where I take a break from listening to specific types of music, watching media, right? Even going on social media. I give myself breaks, right? And I limit my time where I'm consuming certain types of information, because I understand how some information can be toxic and it can cause, a lag in your day, or it can cause negativity in your day. So in order to limit that, one of the best things for us to do is to be very mindful of what information we are consuming, whose information we are consuming. And based on whatever we are consuming, is this information making my life better? Is it adding value to my life? Is it helping me move closer to my goals? And if it's not, then you might, look, it's important to make that executive decision, baby, and execute. You feel me? Cut some things out if they, you know what I mean? Gotta cut some things out. It is what it is. The final thing I'll leave you with is this, okay, in order to develop that mindset for success. Think. Every day, sit down, take time out to actually think. Like, think. That's all you gotta do. Think. So many of us, we live our lives and we go around and we do this and that and that and that and that. But rarely ever do we take time to sit down and actually think. Now, when you think, don't just think randomly. Don't just think about a bunch of random stuff. No, it's better to think intentionally about a specific problem you're looking to solve or a specific result you're looking to get. One of the best exercises that I learned many, many years ago, and this was shared by a gentleman named Mr. Earl Nightingale. Was it Earl Nightingale or was it? Yeah, I believe it was Earl Nightingale where I learned this from. Basically, you sit down every single day and you write the big problem you're trying to solve at the top of your piece of paper. So, for example, if you're trying to solve a health issue, if you're trying to solve a relational issue, if you're trying to solve a money issue, right? Because these are like the most common problems people have is in their relationships, in their health, and in their wealth, right? So you're trying to solve one of these problems. You write it down at the top, and you literally will sit there for 45 minutes to an hour and write out 20 ideas of things you can do to solve your problem. And then if you just start taking action on one idea per day, this can lead to a totally transformed life for you. This is an exercise that I've done. This is an exercise that I do. Okay, I'll be transparent every day. I don't sit down and write out 20 ideas. Some days I may get 5. Some days I may get 10, right? But I'm constantly searching for new ideas and new ways and new strategies to improve what I'm doing, better my life, improve my life. Okay? Whether, from every aspect, not just business, not just family, and relationships, not just my health, right? But I'm also looking at other things as far as giving back. How can I contribute? You know what I mean? Mentoring others. You know what I mean? Other things such as like my friends. How am I supporting my friends? What can I do to help my friends get better? You know what I mean? I look at what type of information can I learn? Like what information am I missing to grow in another area of my life? I look at multiple areas of my life, not just the main core that people think about and talk about, and not just the main ones I post online. Because honestly, what we put on the internet, like what you see on my internet, on my profiles and pages, is what I want you to see. You feel me? So I'm very intentional about that, and it's important for you to be intentional as well. But the other piece is, look, make sure that you are giving time to think about solutions and think about strategies and think about ways that you can solve major problems in your life. If you begin to do this, what happens is you take the muscle of the mind and you begin to lift it, right, and pump it, right, and work it out and work it out and work it out. Eventually, your brain begins to always focus on solutions, always look for ways to solve problems, always identify ideas, strategies, and things that it can do to overcome the situation that it's dealing with that may not be a positive situation, okay? These are things that we can do in our mind to enhance the quality of our lives by literally thinking about solutions and coming up with different ideas that we can act upon to see if they will help us solve our problems. These are things that we can do. So I wanted to come and just share some wisdom, share some insight, drop some gems, and share some real things that you can use to help you increase and enhance the quality of your mindset and develop that mindset for success. So look, if you enjoyed this video, look, there's somebody out there that needs to hear this today. There's somebody out there looking for more motivation today. I invite you to please share this video with them. Okay, share this video with 2 friends that can use this information today. Look, maybe it's not you that this is for, but I'm sure you know somebody who can benefit from this. So please do that for me. Share this with somebody that can benefit from this video. Share this with somebody that can gain wisdom and knowledge from this information today. And share this with somebody who's looking for some inspiration and some empowerment today. All right? So please share this with 2 friends at least. And also like this video if it resonated with you. If it resonated, something I said today resonated in your heart, like this video. Comment on this video. Drop your thoughts below. What was one of your biggest takeaways from this video? I'd love to hear what is it that you received and that you're able to take away and possibly take action on from today's session. All right? And also, please, man, subscribe, tap in, like hit see notifications first on my page, on my profile, you know what I mean, on our channel, so that way you can see all these videos and everything else coming first. Please do that, okay? Because, more value to be shared, more value to be shared. And, of course, like I always do, man, it's Mr. Over-Deliver, so there's going to be more value to be shared. All right? So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you got a lot of value from this today. Please remember to share this with 2 friends. And comment your thoughts below. Let me know what was one of your biggest takeaways from this video about how to develop the right mindset for success. There's a lot more that can go into creating success, but I just wanted to come and share some gems that you can take action on right away. So that's it. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you inside the next one. Take care, and thanks for being here today. I appreciate you. Wholeness, high vibrations, and greatness.